In this video, we're going to finish up our inventory setup by adding an inventory controller. So what we're going to do is with our inventory folder in the UI scripts folder, or scripts UI folder inventory, we're going to right click on inventory, create a new script. We're going to name this inventory controller and press create. Excuse me. Get a drink real quick. And then we're going to double click to open up that. And we're going to go ahead and leave that. We will add a class name to this. Inventory controller. We're going to add a couple constants. So UI scene. It's going to be a packed scene. And we're going to tell it to preload. If I can spell load, there we go. And we're looking for, let's see, inventory UI.tscn right there, and then a second constant, and this is gonna be the called inventory UI type, and we will preload that as well, and that will be the inventory UI.gd that we have for the script. Whoops. There we go. From here, we're going to add a variable. It's going to be called _UI, and it's just going to be holding the inventory UI type. For now, we're going to set it to null. Alright, let's get our functions in there. We're going to function _input. It's going to be an event type. It's going to be an input event. Parenthesis goes there. Colon goes there. If the event is action pressed, and in this case I'm gonna leave we haven't created it yet, so it's not gonna be able to find it, but I'm gonna call it UI inventory, and the reason why I have UI inventory is so I was testing out with just inventory. It wasn't it was throwing up some errors and having issues with it. But when that is pressed, not released, pressed, when action is pressed, whoops, that's gonna toggle our UI, which we will create that function next. So function _toggle. If the GameState in battle, so if we're in a battle, don't do anything. You shouldn't be able to toggle the inventory. Not the big main inventory. Maybe that'll be something for one of the bonus videos. We'll toggle the item menu or something. No, that shouldn't be bonus. That should be a main menu thing. Begin to think that I'm doing these in the wrong order, and I should have done the battle scenes last. But that's okay. We'll make it work. All right. Otherwise, what you're going to do is if the UI is equal to null or not is instance valid here. UI scene dot by instantiating it. Oops. And what are we gonna instantiate it as? We're gonna instantiate it as an inventory UI type. Now from there we're gonna get the tree. And we want the root of it. We're gonna add the child. Oops, where it is? There it is. Or add it as a child UI. And then from there, UI dot toggle underscore panel. All right. Whoops. There we go. Wow. UI is not declared in the current. Oh, I forgot the underscore. There we go. All right. I'm not gonna need these, so I'm gonna get rid of these right here. We're gonna save it, and then let's go up to project settings. We need to create a new input for this, so we're gonna add a new action. We're gonna call it UI underscore inventory, and we're gonna add that in, and this is going to be the plus sign here. We're gonna press the letter I and press OK. That's set up, and under globals, we're gonna set the path for our scripts. UI inventory controller, and we'll see if that works. We're gonna have to change the name. Nope, we're gonna have to change the name. All right, so we're gonna say we'll just say UI inventory controller. I think that's what that'll work. Maybe. Let's see. Alright, let's give it a go. Let's open up let's press play and see what happens. Alright, so there's our guy. We're still moving, and we press I, and it broke. Why did it break? It looks like for some reason I put a space there. I did not like that. Let's see. So that's this one right here. For some reason I had a space there. It doesn't like any of these references for some reason. So now I gotta figure out why it doesn't like them. VBox container, HBox container, title label, close button. I have no problem with you guys. The issues you have are here. Alright, let's try again and see if that helps. Let's see, there we go. Hey, it worked. Alright, so I gotta fix, looks like we gotta fix a little bit of the size of the text there for the label, but now it works. We have showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4 is 24 right there, and if we wanted to, we could change it to, we'll say 12, right? And now let's see here. Let's go to tooltip real quick. Not the name, the description is what we need to fix. I think it's under layout. Maybe we'll go 100 pixels wide. Let's see how that works out. So, alright. Oh, now it's making them longer, but it did fix the... Looks like for some of it it's fixed. Alright, no, we're gonna go back to 24. I have to figure out why that's not working with when you lower it. It's making it look weird. So, but that's okay. We'll save it, and we'll go back. Huh. If you select it. Okay. So, now we can test the selection thing. So there it is, yellow, right? And then it still thought it was on the ether there for some reason. That's weird. Alright. But if I press I to turn it off and I back, then the selection's gone. It doesn't. Why? I gotta figure that out. That's gonna bug me. Because it should go like that. But it seems like it has a hard time if you move really fast registering which tooltip to show. And we can probably extend out. Let's go ahead and customize this more to 200 for the description. And let's see what happens there. Now I'm just nitpicking, but there we go. That's better. Alright. So, but potion small, ether small, bronze sword. And then it changes the selection. We'll still have to set up the ability to use stuff, but that'll come in future videos. That's it for the basic inventory setup. In the next videos, we'll go over more of probably the usage and stuff like that, like how to make it use it, and how to equip things. But we'll see. All right, but that concludes this 5-part mini-series. So until we meet again, keep learning and keep building. I'll see you in the next video.